Alright guys, hello. Magandang gabi guys, Friday evening. Welcome to another SkyBloo simulation stream. My name is SkyBloo, aka Drew. Tonight we're going to be flying back. Well, we're going to be flying in the A340. We're back in the A340. Tonight it's going to be from Hong Kong to Taipei, Taiwan Airport. So far, ATC is online except for Taipei Control. They have just gone offline. Unfortunately, there is Hong Kong radar at least. So we're gonna take advantage of that. Flight time is gonna be about 1 hour and 5 minutes, 500 miles. Cruising level is flight level 370. And we're gonna do this cold and dark. New procedures. Let's go ahead and get started. So we take a look at the aircraft in general. Check if there's the chocks in place. The chocks are in place. The APU area is clear, and landing gear doors, we've checked that. Hey Sean, welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Glad you could make it. So unfortunately there's no more ATC at Taipei, but in Hong Kong there is ATC. So we're gonna try and do cold and dark procedures, phraseology, yun nga lang A340, but it's really kind of similar. So we'll go ahead. Okay, pilot monitoring flow. Check that the engine master switches are off. Weather panel, we set this to off. Mode should be weather plus turbulence. You cannot set it here on the ToLiSs. Predictive wind shear is off. Multi-scan auto, GCS auto. Gears down. Wipers off. Battery 1 and 2 on. So we check for 25.5 volts first before turning battery 1 and 2 on. External power is available. We'll turn both on. And then at this point, the screens will be starting. We'll brighten up the screens. PFD, MD, MCDU. I'll just do this. And as well as our upper and lower ECAMs. So at this stage, CM1, left seat, we'll check the MCDU. A340, 642, trend 556 Bravo-61 engine, cycle 2113 is current. Oh, by the way, Miguel Cachuela, thank you for liking the stream. I forgot to acknowledge you there. I'm so sorry. I thought I already did, but thank you so much for stopping by, Mix. See, Mix Cachuela is the Absolute Altitude streamer. He's a new upcoming flight sim streamer, so go ahead and check him out, guys. And he also does Detail Pro Manila, which is his car wash and car detailing company around the Manila area. See what he can do for you guys. Okay, guys, with that said, so in it, I would put the from into. Okay, so this is the left seat doing this. The right seat, the first officer, is just watching right now. Okay, RCTP. Our alternate is going to be Gaussian RCKH. Oh, Taipei's on again. We'd also put the flight number. It's going to be Cathay 496. Okay, with that said, we check the recall. Status of the aircraft is normal. In-op system is GPWS. That's because we're not started up yet. So we'll clear that. The first officer will now do the APU fire test. So that means putting the RMPs on. Hold on. Yeah, the RMPs on. And then I'm gonna check it here. There we go. Let me just rearrange my screens. And then we'll do the APU fire test. APU fire test. So for the A340, it's in here. Okay, so upper lower ECAM. This should flash as well, the red master warning. And then you hear the continuous repetitive chime. We will start the APU now. So APU master switch on. We'll clear that. APU start. After starting the APU, we'll wait for APU bleed. So we'll wait for that. So at this point, the pilot flying can do their, wait, first of all, these were off when we came in. So we're going to put these off first. And we're going to pretend to turn them on. Not sure why it's on right now. There we go. Yeah, so when you start up the aircraft, these should be off, these white lights. Flap is open. We'll go ahead and tune into Hong Kong ground. Okay, APU is avail, APU bleed on. We check the temperatures, so at the 12 o'clock position, this is 24 degrees centigrade. Right now, the ATIS is showing a temperature of 18, so I want to put it to colder than 18, maybe 16, so 24, 22, 20, 18. So this is the coldest it can go. We'll also set the cabin to 18. Next, pilot monitoring does the recall normal. The doors, we check that the PSI is not half boxed in amber. Hydraulics are on the green, so you see the arrows on the rectangles, so we have enough quantity. Engines, we check that the oil quantity is sufficient. So for the A320, 9.5 quarts plus 0.5 quarts per hour of consumption per flight time. Okay. Check flaps agree with the lever and the position indicator as well. So flap 0 selected, indicating 0L also. Ground spoils disarmed. Acupress is not on the green. We need to pressurize the yellow ELIC pump. That's for the A321. But anyway, before we do that, we need to contact the ground crew and tell them that they should stay clear of the cargo doors. Ground from cockpit, pressurizing yellow ELIC pump, and stay clear of cargo doors. Okay. So now we check that the press goes on the green. So on the A340, you need, I think, the blue as well to activate. I'm not too sure. I don't fly this. There you go. Acupressure is off. There. Sorry, the ELIC pumps are off, not the acupressure is off. Alright, so we checked the Gen 1 and 2 at least are in amber, so 1, 2, 3, 4 because it's an A340. Next, we check the emergency equipment. The life jackets are behind the seats. The crash axe, it's not here in the 340. Smoke goggles and hoods, portable fire extinguishers, oxygen masks, flashlights. There should be flashlights here and here on the A320. Escape ropes, so these are the escape ropes. One here and one here as well. We check the circuit breakers, the overhead circuit with the circuit breakers. I don't know where the other circuit breakers here on the A340. And then we check the rain repellent gauge. It's not here on the A340 again. The pilot monitoring does walk around. Okay, pilot flying, that's going to be us. So we need to turn all white lights off. So we'll start with the fuel tanks. And the crew supply. We do not have a oh, there's a CVR test. So before we do that, make sure that the parking brake is on. Turn on the CVR test. There should be a CVR test button. It's not just here on the A340. So I'm not sure if it's a ToLiSs thing or if it's on the real A340. Evac switch, usually it's on captain. Depends on the company. IR1 nav. So we wait for on bat to disappear. Right now it's on battery power. We want to make sure that it can change to another source of power. IR2 nav. Ow, ow. It's so noisy.
Go 828, hello?
Okay. Lights, nav logo 1, strobe auto, seatbelts on, no smoking auto, emergency exit lights are armed,
Go 828.
cabin pressure will selector auto, probe window heat auto, airflow, we could do pack high, norm, or low. On the A320 you can set it to low if the passengers are less than 141. Batteries test. So we do elec, batteries 1 and 2 off, batteries 1 and 2 on. So now you can see that the batteries are charging. We're looking for less than 60 amperes in 10 seconds, at least on the A320. Engine 1 fire test. Well, it's just one fire test for the engines. Engines fire test. So we're looking at the upper lower ECAM, agent push button, discharge push buttons. The fire push buttons, we also have an engine fire indication here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as here the engine, the red master warning, and the CRC. Next, let's see here. You go on the right side. VHF3, there should be 8 cars. It's not modeled in ToLiSs.
Go 828.
The ISIS, that's going to be our backup altimeter, anti-skid on, and timers are reset. Okay, so cockpit door test. Open, lock, so put it to norm now, and then you test the unannunciator lights. So we check that everything that can be lighted up, at least in the ToLiSs, is lighted up. Everything looks to be good. Bright. Switching panel normal. First levers idle. Parking brake is on. Landing gear gravity extension is stowed, at least on the A320. We'll put this to auto for now. 1, and then on. Put this to tilt above, and then standby. Okay, so flight plan on the PM side, the pilot flying side is going to be my side. So constraints, nav 20 on my side will be planned because I will be planning the departure. We have QNH 1016, and we'll go ahead and contact delivery. We are parked here at spot Sierra 47. Okay, let's go ahead and contact Hong Kong ground. Alright, so here we go. This is how we check in. Actually, what's his name here? It's Hong Kong ground. Hong Kong ground, hello, Cafe 496 at spot 047, A340, information India, request clearance Taipei, level 370.
Cafe 496, clear to Taipei via the Ocean 2 Alpha departure, noise 07 right, climb by at 5,000 feet, squawk 5305.
Cathay 4906, clear to Taipei, Ocean to Alpha departure, runway 07 right, climb via SID 5000, squawk 5305.
Feedback correct, Cathay 496.
Okay, that's good. So I would put the initial altitude first, so 5000, and we're going to do 5305. Okay. So let me just adjust my PFD screens here. I'd like it to be nice and tidy. Alright, there we go. Actually, let's put it somewhere over there. There we go. Alright, so the first thing we do, diff strip, right? So we already checked the data page. We already did that before. A340 Trend 556 Bravo 61 engine cycle 2113 is current. And then init A. So what do we do with init A? We enter everything else now. So the passenger number, the passenger count is 250. You don't see this in the A320, only on the A340. Cost index is 15. If you can see the sim brief helper, this is what I'm entering right now. Cruising level is 370. The temperature is -47. So basically on first contact, you should say your call sign, what aircraft type you are, where your spot is, where you're located, your spot, with your ATIS information, and then you request clearance to whatever destination you have with your cruising level 370. And then you just read it back. Okay. Winds. So I'm looking at, wow. You guys hear that thunder? That's my active sky speaking. IRS in it, and then we put the winds. We're just gonna put the climb winds for now. Climb winds, we're gonna go 254 at 80. We want an accurate calculation of our EPAs and our fuel burn. That's why we're gonna put the winds. 24 at 8.
Yes, I heard you say Alpha 8 Alpha, but I can't hear the taxiway onward.
Alright, then taxi to stand Echo 9, Alpha 8 Alpha, and Bravo 9, Cathay 105.
Alpha 8 Alpha, Bravo 9 for Echo 9, Cathay
So 230 at 2415,000. And then we got 198 at 11 at 10,000. Okay, so on the new procedures, we have to brief less on the charts. We'll do the chart briefing right now. So basically, I'm gonna take you guys here. Alright, I'll take you guys here. So we are parked here. This is correlating to spot Sierra 47. So we'll be facing, pushing back facing south on Hotel 7. We'll take Hotel all the way to Juliet 1, runway 07 right. And then we'll be departing as cleared on the Ocean to Alpha RNAV departure. Alright, let's 07 right. Okay, so the Ocean to Alpha is going to be from Porpa, minimum 205 and 220 knots until Tonglang at or below 5,000, X 220 knots, and then Ocean. Initial climb clearance is 5,000, specs for the climb and instructed by ATC. So we're going to do that on the MCDU now. So VHHH, departure, ILS 07 right, Ocean to Alpha, no transitions, insert. I got to cross check the charts with what's here on the ND. I'm going to just put it here just beside. Okay, Ocean, TD, Ocean, alright. Next, we're going to do Ocean. The airways are Victor 3, Mike 750 via Mike 750. So it'll sequence itself. Wherever the airway meets, it'll automatically put the junction intersection. This is N bar. M750 to Tonga. Okay, we're gonna put this here. The next thing we should do is we'll put the ILS 05 left. It's gonna be from I think it's from Jammy. It is from Jammy. ILS 05 left. We'll take the Tonga 1 Alpha arrival, and then we'll do it from Jammy, of course, from Jammy. No transitions. So that's our active flight plan. No discontinuities, so we need to check if there's any discontinuities. If there is, we should clear, and then we'll click the discontinuity, of course. The blue is our... This one is the missed approach, and then the one that starts from RCTP is going to be our alternate flight plan. It's the alternate flight plan. Okay, so our alternate flight plan is going to be from Jammy. So I'm going to put... actually, let me just do this instead. Jammy, Bravo. And then might and then TNN Liu Su Gaosheng ILS 27 if I'm not mistaken. Next we do the secondary flight plan. So the secondary flight plan, most commonly you would put the airport you need to go back to, our departure airport. In this case, in case we have a problem on takeoff and we need to go back to Hong Kong, I would set it to ILS 07 right.
Hong Kong ground, Dynasty.
Alternately, you could put another departure runway like 07 left, or if you're taking off and the airport is in bad weather or it gets closed, you can put a nearby takeoff alternate. So I put secondary.
642 clear to Taipei via the Ocean 2 Alpha departure.
Okay, approach. So I would put the QNH. It's going to be 1016. The temperature is 18. The wind is 090 at 11. The MDA for the ILS 07 right, as discussed here, is category 1. Let's see here. 227. RadNav. So you would put navigational aids that should be used for departure. In this case, it's going to be Tung Lung TD, and looks like we'll be tracking out on radial 135 after Tung Lung. For the approach, ILS 07 right, there's Shumoto on 074. Okay. 074. In it. Okay, so we take a look here at our ISCS, and I will save this actually. Okay, it's going to be the ZFW of 212.9er slash 23.9, and block is going to be 22.6 tons of fuel. We have 22 minutes of fuel. Perf. Automatically it's flaps 3 for an Airbus A340 and A320. As much as possible, if you can do flaps 1, do flaps 1. It saves up on fuel. V1 is 146, 146, V2 151. Flux temperature is 60, and then F60 if you are using the A340. Don't do this in the A321. Flaps, it's going to be 3. Crap, I can't see. So it's 3 and then 26.8%. We'll do it packs. Oh god, what? Oh god, really? 26.8? Oh, sorry, up 3.1. There we go. That's why it's out of range. Errol Gabriel Domingo, magandang gabi. Welcome to the SkyBloo simulation stream. Welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping by. Takeoff shift, it's full length. We have to do nothing here. Thrust reduction, acceleration, altitude. Straight out departure, we'll just do 800, 800. That's by default NADP 2, noise abatement departure procedure 2. So we take the airport elevation of 28, round it up to the nearest 10, 30. So 30 plus 800 is 830. We'll do it on all of them. Prague, it's going to be VHH 07 right. That's going to be our departure runway. So while we disconnect the ground services and while we call the pushbacker, let's do a PA. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, your crew speaking on behalf of this Hong Kong based crew. You're welcome aboard Cathay Flight 496 from Hong Kong to Taipei. I'd like to thank you for choosing Cathay Pacific as your airline of choice heading into Taipei, even though you have other options. The choice was yours, but the pleasure is definitely ours. We should be pushing back in a few minutes. We're getting our last paperwork done and getting our clearance. Once we do, we'll be moving towards the runway for takeoff. Should take about 15 minutes. Once we take off airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Flight time about 1 hour and 5 minutes. Looking at the weather, we're looking at a smooth ride and tailwinds. Our journey should be relatively short. Because of that, we'll try and get the seatbelts off as early as possible so that you can move around the cabin. However, keep your seatbelts fastened, even if the signs are off, for your safety and the safety of others, and of course to keep your mask on at all times in light of this pandemic. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and we'll get back to you as we get closer to Taipei or if there's any significant developments in the flight. Once again from the flight deck, we hope on board this Cathay Pacific flight. Welcome aboard, y'all. Cabin crew doors for departure. Alright, ready for departure briefing. So first of all, instrumentation checks. Kinchman 016, FD zone, constraint, nav 20, speed dashes, heading dashes, 5000, BS dashes, oxygen mass assumed tested. PFD reading, climb blue, nav blue, 1FD2, below 40 knots, 146, blue, 151 magenta, waist level indicating 40 feet, confirmed. 5000 feet, QNH 1016, heading tracking 297. ND reading, ground speed 0, true airspeed, present position, VOR 1. Tonglong VOR tuned and VR2 Shimoto tuned. Pressure, landing elevation auto, 100 feet. Status of the aircraft is normal. Departure briefing will be done by the PM first. So the PM will discuss the following. The runway 07 right for departure. Initial climb 5,000 and on the Ocean 2 Alpha RNAV departure. The MSA for this, according to the procedure, 4,300 initially on Porpa, and then, so Porpa 4,300 on Tonglong, it will be 4,100 from the airport reference point. Our extra fuel will be, let's see here, 2.2 tons or 22 minutes. Pilot flying will brief the following. So we're parked here at spot 047. We are expecting a pushback color blue. It's a local procedure here in Hong Kong that you won't find anywhere else. So so if you're in Hong Kong, guys, they have these procedures here. It's either pushback red or pushback blue. For us, we're going to be facing runway 07 right. So the expected phraseology is cleared for pushback blue. So from pushback blue, for Hotel 7, we'll be turning right onto Hotel and pass a lot of intersections. For Juliet 1, full length takeoff from 07 right. No hot spots, but there are a lot of intersections. It's a really big airport as well. According to the ICS, our stop margin is sufficient enough in case we have to abort the takeoff on 07 right. In case we encounter a problem, we have to go direct to Tonglong VOR. We'll set up the IELTS approach to 07 right from there and go back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong weather is showing a good forecast, so landing at Hong Kong is one of our best bets. Threats. Oh, so by the way, we will do a rolling takeoff on departure, packs off, and to turn them on at thrust reduction altitude, and then the second one 10 seconds after. Okay, so any threats that I can see. It's my first time again at the A340 after a long time. So again, tail strike awareness on rotate 5 degrees first, and then once you see the radial altimeter, pitch up for 12.5, and then call gear up. If we have new procedures, so I will have to be vigilant with the procedures, and I have the documentation beside me. Also, I'm a one-man pilot. I don't have a co-pilot, so I need to take this procedure slowly and carefully. Hong Kong is a very busy airport. Vigilance on the comms as well. Okay, and the runway and the taxiways are wet, so caution when taxiing fast, of course. We got a 10, well, we can turn at 5 knots for sharp turns. And nothing much, that's it. That's going to be our departure briefing. So after departure briefing, we call for the cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity 22,560 kilograms balanced. Seatbelts on. 8 ears. 8 ears. Nav, BARAF, QNH1016, QNH1016. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. So no changes to the load sheet. The pilot monitoring will disconnect the external power by pushing these, avail, and then we're gonna call ground and ground from cockpit, remove external power, and confirm shocks removed. Shocks are removed. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Hotel 7, Hotel Juliet.
So
140.07
let's
right,
squawk
T642.
ATC on and
Go at 8
squawk ATC on for VATSIM purposes so that the ATC can hear us. We'll now request for a push and start. Hong Kong ground, Cathay 496, request push and start.
Cathay 496 standby.
Okay, said standby. So when the ATC is standby, you don't have to say anything. Just keep quiet until he calls you again. He or she calls you. I see the problem because there's a Boeing 737 China Airlines, so we'll probably be pushing after him. Shout out to the guys watching or who will be watching the stream. Appreciate you guys for coming aboard. So again, stand by. Don't say anything. Just at the same time, you can also figure out why ATC is telling you to stand by. It's because, again, there's a 737 that's going to be passing behind us. All right.
Cathay 496 behind the 737. Push and start approved, color blue.
Behind the 737, push and start approved, color blue, Cathay 496. Okay, so pilot flying flow, beacon light on. So that triggers the Samjet ways to disconnect. Thrust levers idle, and the slides are armed. Parking brake is yeah, it's on. I know that. Before start checklist. Parking brake on. Takeoff speeds and thrust. V1146, VR146, VT151, Flex 60. The PM does the same thing. Windows. So I check my window. Closed. Beacon on. Before start checklist complete.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Pilot flying will say ground from cockpit. Cleared for push.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, 5 patch pens inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
When he says release the parking brake, you say brakes released, ready for push.
Here comes the pushback. Line them up.
Once we start pushing back, pilot monitoring will turn on the run timer. This is our off block time so that we know when we push back. Okay, so for the Airbus A320 series, you would start engine 2 and engine 1. This is because the hydraulics on the yellow, powered by engine 2, pressurize the parking brake, which we do need. I think it's different here in the A340. So on the A340, we're going to be doing another start sequence. We ask ground if we can start our engines. Ground from cockpit, clear to start engines. Roger, starting 1 and 2. Starting 1 and 2, roger. Okay, so engine will select ignition. No amber crosses. Bleed air on engine 1. Engine 1 master switch on. We wait for N3 for 10%. Okay, bleed air on engine 2. Engine 2 master switch on. Okay. So there we go, guys. You can see the engines rolling. I'll put my enhanced skyscapes to high performance. It's really shitty right now. Taipei control is online. We're still pretty good, guys. So we wait for this gray box to disappear, or if it says avail, so that we know the engine is stabilized. So pilot monitoring calls out, engine 1 stabilized. Engine 2 stabilized. Ground from cockpit, starting 3 and 4. Starting 3 and 4, no amber crosses, bleed air, engine 3, engine 3, master switch on. Okay, stand cloud. Brake set.
And we're disconnecting tow. Give me just a moment.
Pressure 10%, bleed air on engine 4, master switch on. Also, we're going to be tuning to the next frequency of 118.4. Okay, cabin view. So we look at here. These engines really sound nice on the A340. I just love it.
3642, contact tower 118.4.
Tower on 118.4, done as T642, thank you.
Okay, engine 3 stabilized, engine 4 stabilized. Pilot flying flow, engine start selector is norm. The pilot monitoring will do the flow, his or her flow after I do this. So my flow is engine mode selector norm, APU bleed, and APU master off or as required. Pilot monitoring flow will arm the spoilers, reset rudder trim, set flaps 3, and would set the trim if it's not set. On the A340 it's automatic, and you just have to verify that the trim is set properly to 3.1 up. So that is going to be 23.9% CD. PF says clear descent, hand signals on right side. See ya. Oh, by the way, once the last engine starts, start the chronometer on the Airbus A320. On the A320, you need 2 minutes warm up for the engine before you can apply takeoff power for 2 reasons. One is so that the engine does not hindi siya mabigla, it doesn't get thermal shocked. Number 2, you're also waiting for the center tank test to finish, which starts on the second engine and then runs for 2 minutes. You cannot take off while the center tank is running. Hand signals and pins are received after start checklist. Anti-ice, engine off, wing off. ECAM status, check. Pitch trim 23.9%. Rudder trim neutral after start checklist complete. Let's go and get our taxi. Cathay 496, request taxi.
Cathay 496, taxi to calling on Juliet 1 runway 07, right via Hotel 7 Hotel.
Taxi holding point runway 07, correction, Juliet 1, runway 07 right by a Hotel 7 Hotel, Cathay 496. Clear left side, clear right side. Turn off lights on, taxi lights on. And on since it's an A340, taxi cam on my side on. Parking brake off. We're moving. At 5 knots ground speed, I will do a brakes check. When you're doing a brakes check, you're looking for if the acupressure here, so this represents your alternate braking. When you do the brakes, these should not go up. Okay, brakes check. Oh, it didn't go up, so pressure 0. That's the call out. We'll do a flight controls check on the run, on the taxiway, on the straightaway. Again, 30%, well, 40% N1 is the maximum for taxi, and 30 knots will be the maximum straight line speed. Okay. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Okay. Gonna be a non-standard flight, guys. I have not flown this in a while. Alright, we'll do a flight controls check. I will call flight controls check SPF. Flight controls check. So the pilot monitoring will look here also on the PFD full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Okay, clear left side, clear right side. Clear left side and clear right side again. Okay, so pilot monitoring will do the flight controls check on their side, full up, silently. So you don't say full up, full down, or full left, full right anymore. Okay, pilot flying will do the takeoff confirmation briefing. So, takeoff confirmation briefing. Runway 07 right, full length, Ocean 2 Alpha departure, 5000 initially, squawking 5305, flag check. The pilot monitoring will do their flow. So it's going to be auto brake RTO, carrying on ND. Check that the ATC is properly set. It's on auto, we're squawking the proper code. And the system 1, PF. Or system 2 if right side is the PF. Predictive wind shear auto. Wait, how come the spoilers aren't armed? There we go. And now it's fully armed. And then takeoff config. Taxi checklist. Flight control checked. Check. Flap setting config 3. Radar predictive wind shear on and auto. Engine start selector norm. ECAMMO. Takeoff no blue. Taxi checklist complete. Yes. I can actually taxi now without I can taxi without while looking at the screen. I like this. I hope Taipei radar is online long enough.
496 contact tower 118.4 by
118.4 Cathay 496. See ya. Radar is 121.3. Okay, VHF2 should be on 121.5. We'll get takeoff clearance now. Hong Kong Tower, hello, Cathay 496, runway 07 right, ready for departure.
Cathay 496, surface wind 200 degrees 4 knots, runway 07 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 07 right, clear for takeoff, Cathay 496. Okay, once
Cathay 496, reportable.
We'll report airborne Cathay 496. Okay, strobe lights on, landing lights on, nose lights on, takeoff. That's what happens when you either get line up or takeoff clearance. Pilot monitoring will turn off the packs, 1 and 2. Check engine mode selector as needed. If it's raining or if there's turbulence, we put the ignition. We'll put TA or TRA. We'll put TA because there is parallel runway. TRA if single runway, or if there's no conflicting departure routes. And then PA, cabin by the PM, cabin crew, seats for takeoff. We'd confirm the runway. Runway 07 right confirm. 07 right confirm. We'd confirm that the approach clear. Approach path is clear. The runway is clear. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 07 right, full length. Runway 07 right, full length. TCAS, TA, packs 1 and 2, off. Lineup checklist complete. Alright, we're good. So we'll do a rolling takeoff as we briefed. So guys, we'll do sterile cockpit for a while. Sterile cockpit, guys. See you guys in the sky. Ocean 2 Alpha. Ready? Oh, so that's a threat. There's a terrain to the south of the airport. Take off.
Check.
Let's come off. Manflex 60 SRS runway out of thrust blue.
knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Nav. Autopilot 1 on.
Autopilot enabled.
Just climb, out of course, all clear. Hack 1 on. Cathay 496 airborne.
Cathay 496, con Hong Kong radar 121.3 today.
121.3, Cathay 496. See ya. F speed, flaps 1. So we check. Flaps 1. S speed.
009 and 2,000 feet.
Flaps 0, speed check. Flaps 0. Disarm spoilers. Check gear up.
Gear
Turn
up
off.
and secured.
And nose lights off. APUs off. Engine mode sector norm. TARA. And then NTIs as required. Hong Kong radar, hello. Cathay 496 airborne. Passing 3,600. Climbing the SID 5,000. Speed out star.
Cathay 496, identified. Climb via SID flight level 370.
Climb via SID, flight level 370, Cathay 496. Just climb alt magenta, 5,000 magenta, checked. Alt cruise blue, 37,000 blue. That's obviously the old Kai-Tak airport. Obviously.
Airport 009, contact tower on frequency 118.0. Have an ending.
118.0. Thank you. Airport 009.
Order 552. Descend at 2,500 feet per minute or greater.
So this guy said descend at 2,500 feet per minute or greater. That can happen as well. Especially when ATC needs to get you down quick. He's not reading back the message. Okay, pass transition altitude, pull standard.
Crossing 10,000.
Standard, set, cross check by PM. Passing flight level 100 now, check, no difference. Crossing 10,000, pilot flying will order seatbelts off. Landing lights off. Copy secondary, clear red nav, read prog. So the pilot monitoring will then do this.
Transition altitude.
Landing lights off. Seatbelts
That's a 642,
off.
due traffic, turn right heading 130.
Airport EFIS. Carrying on ND off. Clear rad nav.
That's the 642, turn right heading 130 to due traffic.
Copy secondary. Read prog. You need to read optimum flight level 403, recommended max flight level 410, GPS primary, accuracy high. Checked. So I would put Taipei here, 05 left.
That's 642 Hong Kong.
Alright guys, we're good. What's going to be our next waypoint? So one thing we did not fill out, we should have done this on the ground after the flight plan, is the wind data. So we need to put the wind data on the cruise phase so that we have an accurate calculation of our fuel and our ETA. We'll do that now. So RASI, I think it's 249 at 78. Oh god. Conga 252 at 78. This isn't going to be the same. Envar. So at Renault, it's going to be 252 at 84. Tonga. So Tonga is going to be 252 at 83. Descent winds will be the following. Top of descent is 252 at 83 at 37,000 feet at level 370. And then descent, it's going to be 249 at 95, 31,000. Two seven. All right. So one thing I also like to do, I want to look at our descent speeds. We're going to be descending at 320. That's going to be too fast for me. Let's do it at 300. So slash 300. I also want to put the fix info. Fix info, so we do this so that we know how far we are to our top descent. Additional situational awareness. So reference fix, we're going to put RCTP 05 left. By the way, am I still on Stella cockpit mode? Yeah. 05 left. Radius, so we got 30, we'll take 37 times 3. That's going to be 111 nautical miles, okay? For every flight level above 200, we add 1 mile. So 370 minus 200, 37 minus 20 is going to be 17. So 111 plus 17 is 128. We minus that against the airport elevation in Taipei if it's more than 300. If it's for every 300 feet, you minus 1 mile. It's 108 feet. We do not need to. We don't need to subtract anything, basically. All right. So we'll take a look at the routing. All right. So look at this. The top of descent ring is near the top of descent arrow, so that's close enough. Close enough. I also want to take a look at the star, the Tonga 1 Alpha. I want to see if there's any kind of... Hey Sean, thank you for sharing the stream, man. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. And hey man, Sean, I hope you're learning a lot here on this stream, man. Sean is one of our Sputnik Aviation cadets who's going to be bound for first training flight eventually. Alright, so... let's see here. So on Tonga 1 Alpha, let's read the charts for a bit, guys. Yes, sir. Nay, thanks, Sean. So, you guys need to read the charts. Descent planning. Arriving traffic via Sigang or Tonga 1 are now arrival should plan to descend as follows. So, we're still pretty far, but we need to plan for this arrival. So, why? It's because ATC will expect you to follow this. So better to do it early. This also modifies the top of descent. So for example, cross Boca, Menon, Arlen, or Asbal at a maintain level 290. So Boca. We need to set an altitude constraint at Boca. And how do we do that? Let's go back here. So it said Boca at 290. So we go flight plan, we scroll down and look for Boca. This is Boca, and it seems that if we don't put a restriction here, we'll be crossing at level 295. So let's change that. We need to press the vertical revision page, which is on the right side of the waypoint. So this is Boca, this is the right side. These are called your line select keys, your LSKs. So there's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is key 1 right, 2 right, 3 right, and so on. 1 left, 2 left, 3 left, and so on. Boca, 3 right for the vertical revision. We have
552 descent to level 110.
speed constraints. So we're going to put, altitude constraints. We're going to put 290 as our, so it's flight level 290. And you can see that there is already a circle because there's an altitude constraint. And the reason why it's magenta is because we'll be on a managed mode later, and we can meet that restriction at Boca. Alright. Alright. Alright guys, so not much to do here. Let's just chill. Actually, I might request out of cockpit. Okay, so here's a teaching point. How do you know when you're going to be handed off to the next controller? This requires knowing the airspace. So let's go to our briefing chart. If you guys have Navigraph, search for a green line. Search for a green line that may or may not intersect or go through an intersection. So in this case, you can see that the green line splits Hong Kong airspace. You can see Hong Kong FIR and Taipei FIR. So the boundary, the exit point to the entry point to Taipei airspace, or the exit point from Hong Kong airspace to Taipei airspace, is NVAR. So you expect before NVAR that you will be handed off to Taipei control. So let's look at this. Let's look at this, shall we? So that means at NVAR, we will expect to be handed off by Taipei. Depending on the ATC or the arrangement, we can get handed off earlier than NVAR, maybe at Conga, or maybe somewhere between Conga and NVAR, but not later than NVAR. Okay. So yeah, a lot of things you gotta look for. At this point, you would also take note of the off-block times and the fuel. So what I like to do is I want to open a chat box, my ATSU. So SAM3 has this feature where you can look for the off-block and on-block. So 0147, obviously it is not 0147. This was this is 1347 Zulu. And our fuel on pushback was 22.5 tons. Our our airborne time was 1359 Zulu. Okay, there we go. So that's our ATSU.
Cathay 496, proceed direct NVAR.
Proceed direct NVAR, Cathay 496. So when someone tells you to go direct, the hub flying will immediately turn using heading mode to the desired waypoint, and then we'll order the PM set direct NVAR with the beam points. So the PM will go to flight plan, will direct, look for NVAR with the beam points. See? So it's faster. Also, every time you're 1,000 feet before your cleared altitude, the pilot monitoring will say 1,000 to go. Timmy Santero, maraming salamat. Good evening. Thank you for stopping by the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Okay, so now we're in open climb.
Go ahead, 88, contact Taipei control on 125.5. Goodbye.
125.5. That's not us.
Taipei control 128.5.5. Go ahead, 28. Thank you.
But we'll be tuning in because we'll probably be tuning into that frequency anyway. Alt Cruise. So from Alt Cruise, the pilot monitoring has two flows. The pilot monitoring will set this to below. And then the pilot monitoring will take a look at all this the system pages here on the lower ECAM. So this is easy to do. All you would do is circuit breaker is normal. Okay, you would hold down the all button, hold it down, so you'll cycle all of the pages on the SD. You're checking that everything is green, of course, except for the APU. It's amber because the APU is not being used, and that's normal. Conditions. So we take a look at the temperature here. What is the temperature in Taipei right now? We need to match it kind of closer to that. So the temperature in Taipei is 19. Right now, cockpit and cabin is 18. We're good. However, it's a bit cold, so we have to adjust. So I'll put this 1 notch up and 1 notch up. So it's going to be 19, alright? So we need to make it as close to 19 as possible. Of course, since a cabin, very variable due to the layout of the aircraft as well as the number of passengers. You could you gotta find a compromise. So I think this is good. 16, 17, 14. The highest one in the back is 18. That should be pretty good for us. If the passengers do complain, we could, we could, what do you call this? Adjust it again. Okay, so keep pressing the all button, door, wheel, fuel. So you want to check that the fuel is balanced, and whatever fuel you spent against the flight plan correlates with the flight plan. So if, let's say, how much fuel have we spent now? So if you look at here, fuel use is 5 tons. You need to check if it was like 5 tons, like in RASI, something like that. You need to check it on the flight plan. Is RASI like 5 tons? Then we're good then. If we're spending more fuel than usual when you get to that waypoint, it could indicate a fuel leak. Status of the aircraft is normal. All right. So this is the cruise page. The cruise page is a summary of all your need-to-know systems when you're cruising. So basically, engine, the fuel use, you got the oil quantity as well. For air, landing elevation, delta pressure should not go above 8.5 if I'm not mistaken, or minus 0.4. Cabin altitude should not go above 2,000 feet per minute. Cabin altitude should not go above 9,550.
103642, my frequency.
That's it. Fuel, you do want to check the fuel temperatures as well. I think there's a freezing point for the fuel. It should be, if I'm not mistaken, minus 40. I'm not too sure. So to increase the temperature of the fuel, you would either go faster or descend, unless there's an inversion. An inversion means, so basically when you climb, it gets colder. An inversion is when you climb it gets warmer, or if you descend it gets colder. When you descend normally it should get warmer. Okay. Alright guys, so hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'll put the seatbelt signs to auto. So to those watching the stream or who will be watching the stream on replay, I hope you guys, learned a lot from this. I'm being a bit more talkative now because I do have someone who I'm trying to help out with phraseology and procedures. So this is why I'm kind of like much more talkative right now than before. And so yeah, hopefully, not just him or her, but hopefully others watching the stream have learned a thing or two about procedures and phraseology. Jim Brown, thank you for liking the stream. Good evening. Welcome aboard. Maraming salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Good evening. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna get the cinematics out. Let's do cams off for a bit. I just want to relax.
Cargo 532, proceed direct tonic. Direct tonic, German Cargo 532. For the 552, maintain speed 220 knots or greater.
Alright, so you heard that. ATC told that guy to maintain speed 200 or greater.
Negative 220 knots.
220 or greater. So what you should do is if your managed speed is more than 220, then yeah, you can proceed along the you can proceed with that with that speed. However, you might have to select the speed at some time. So I pull speed and select Mach 0.78. If ATC tells me to maintain Mach 0.78 or greater, I can maintain 0.8 or I can go high as the limitations of the aircraft allow. So let's say I'm going to be maintaining Mach 0.8 because ATC told me to. Mach 0.78 or greater. Pretty much. Also, phraseology kanina. ATC told us to go direct to NVAR. So recall that I said before. Recall that I said before that NVAR is the, if you guys can see the map, the NVAR is the boundary between Taipei and Hong Kong. So this is specifically why ATC told us to go to NVAR. It's good for us. It's a direct route, and he wants to get rid of us as well. He wants to clear all the traffic in his airspace. So this is why knowing the exit points and your next waypoints is essential, so that you guys know where to go. You guys know where to go, basically. Also, again, we did go to Boca. We briefed ourselves on the chart that we should be planning for 290. Okay, so while we're airborne, I will deselect the charts here, and I will, let's go ahead and let's read together the charts here on Taipei, Taiwan. Arrival speed restrictions. Aircraft arriving to Taipei, Taiwan shall comply with the arrival speed control listed below unless otherwise instructed by ATC or entering holding pattern. Arrival speed control: at or below 250 and at or above 130, maintain 280 knots. Below 130 and at or above 10,000, maximum 280 knots. So we'll do that. Well, we'll learn to do that in a bit. The speed control applies to all aircraft arriving via SARS and a rate of vectoring or weather deviation. Okay. So we'll put this first. We'll also put the Tonga 1 our Alpha pinned as well. Alright, let's go back to flying. So how would you do this? How would you do this? Hold on. So it said there that passing 250. I'll just check the chart again. At or below 250 and at or above level 130. Maintain 280 knots.
Cargo 532, descent to 2,000 feet, QNH 1016.
So what we can do is we can put a speed restriction at Boca.
Put 552 contact.
Or before Boca, at least. So what we can do, let's see if we can put a 280 knot speed constraint here.
Put 552, confirm frequency 118.2.
He's not gonna respond to you, my dude. Oh wait, there he is. So it's gonna be Mach 0.73, okay? So we're gonna make it here because there is a speed restriction here anyway. I mean, there's an altitude restriction here, so since I can't really pinpoint 280 knots at level 250, I'm just gonna put it at Boca, the next best thing. Alright. And then below 130, it's maximum of 280 knots, basically. Alright, we're good. Hey, we got a tailwind, 73 knots, ground speed 519. It's gonna be a short flight. I think it's gonna be a 1 hour flight. Oh, we're like 25 minutes in. It's alright. Yeah, son. Airport info. 3 degrees.
Cargo 532, expect ILS 07 height. Expect ILS 07 right. German cargo 532. And the 532 when able, flight direct Stella. Final approach fix 07 height.
Unvar, there we go.
Direct Stella.
Okay, so what are the NOTAMs for? Runway 05 left and 23 right closed due to inspection. I wonder if they're going to put that in the ATIS. Let's check it. Oh, 5 left and 5 right. Okay. I guess it's going to be a thing then. Outer tank transfer in progress. Roger. So the left side, the outer tank on the left side is going to be transferring to here then. Yeah, it's funny how it's not too imbalanced anyway. We're good. Okay, passing Anvar, we're going to Dadon, or Dadon, I'm not sure I use. So that. Probably, I'm thinking Tim is, yeah. Is Tim streaming? Carla Baya Lodi, hello, welcome to the SkyBloo Simulation stream. Hello, one of our excellent flight coaches, a tank commander, and an operator, a siege operator. Thanks for stopping by. See Carl Shemper is part of the Sputnik Aviation community, flight coach, and he shares a lot of stuff, guys. So Shemper, see Carla Baya. Give him a hand, guys. Give him a hand. Alright guys, how far are we to top of descent? Top of descent is 0241, sim time is 0228. So, in about 3 minutes, I like to prepare the aircraft 3 minutes prior.
Copy 456, contact Taipei control on 125.5.
125.5, Cathay 496, gute Nacht und tschüss. Tschüss.
Ciao.
Tschüss. He just said ciao. What the fuck? I said that in German because Tim speaks German. I'm pretty sure.
Control, good Tiger 122, ready for taxi.
Taipei, let's go. Okay. Did Taipei control?
Grand Tiger 122, taxi to the runway and report ready for departure.
Taxi runway, report ready for departure, Grand Tiger 122.
Taipei Control, hello. Cathay 4906, flight level 370. So that's how you check in. State the call sign, your state the station, your aircraft call sign, and then your altitude. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then your altitude.
Tiger 103 and confirm the approaching site.
Tiger 103, AFM airport inside.
Tiger 103, maintain visual separation,
That's balanced.
and runway 02, wind 020 degrees, 16 knots, F1026, runway 02, clear to land.
102, clear to land, Dynasty 102.
Where's the AP come from?
Control over Tiger 102.
Oh, he didn't really hear me, did he?
And ready for departure.
Tiger 122, runway 02, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 02, clear for Tiger 102.
Taipei Control, hello. Cathay 4906, flight level 370.
Cathay 496, Taipei Control, clear Tonga 1 Alpha on arrival.
Clear Tonga 1 Alpha, RNAV arrival, Cathay 4906.
Dynasty 035, when correction, descend and maintain 4000, Taipei QH 1017, expect Alice runway 05 left.
Stand by, guys.
Go air 828, expect Alice runway 05 left.
Alice 05 left, go ahead, do it.
Dynasty 642, expect
So Aaron Canassa, long time no
left.
see, Idol. Good evening, welcome to the SkyBloo Simulation stream. Hope you've been well and healthy. Is there Aaron?
Dynasty 035, Taipei.
Oh god.
Break. Circle 901, Taipei Control, radar contact,
I
maintain flight level 320.
can't. Hold on. David Ebesems, the iconic Zwarder of Sputnik Aviation, welcome to the stream. Appreciate your support, man. Thanks, David.
Dynasty 035,
Again, the head of Sputnik Aviation, guys. Shout out to Sputnik Aviation. I'm glad to be a part of Sputnik Aviation. I am a flight coach there. Guys, set up for a Sputnik VA, the cadet program. We'll teach you, procedures, pretty much flying on the A320 series. Okay, guys, hold on. I need to take care of something first.
Taipei Center, Cricket 161, squawk 2602, climb to flight level 240.
I need 5 minutes out of cockpit. Come on.
Charlie.
Come on, man. I need 5 minutes out of cockpit.
Taipei, good evening, Cricket 161, squawk 2602.
You know what?
Climb to flight level 240. Next point, Charlie, with you.
Cricket 1661.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this again.
Continue climb and maintain flight level 320.
Come on.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, Cricket 161.
Taipei Control, Cathay 4906, request 5 minutes out of cockpit. It's 5 minutes. Come on.
Cathay 496, Taipei Control, roger.
Cathay 496. Stand by, guys.
Control over Tiger 122, airborne passing 1005.
Grand Tiger 122, Taipei Control, roger. Radar contact. Go air 838, correction, go there 828 when ready, descend and maintain flight level 170.
When ready, descend and maintain flight level 170, go ahead to it.
Fancy 035, contact Taipei approach 125.1.
Taipei approach 125.1, 035, thank you.
Alright guys, that was poorly timed. I had a bathroom break and I had to do something. I had to fix something with the house. A circuit breaker tripped, so I had to reset it. Airbus things, guys. That's Type Control, Cathay 4906, we're back in cockpit.
Cathay 406, Taipei Control, Roger.
Okay. I'm gonna hand it off to my pilot monitoring, Imaginary. You have controls. I'm Michael Cruz, now Thrust level 370. You have controls. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Taipei ATIS, Taoyuan ATIS. It's gonna be 127.6. Let's go ahead and listen to it on voice. See if we can, you know, try to do it in one go.
Visibility 10 kilometers. Or
10.
more light. Rain cloud. View at 1,000 feet. Scattered at 2,200 feet. Broken at 9,000 feet. Temperature 19. 2.16 QNH 1017 hectopascals. Nosy departure frequency 125.1. Caution birds activity in the vicinity.
Okay.
Taiwan Taoyuan International Airport information X-ray. 1400 Zulu. Expect ILS approach runway 05 left 05 right. Runway 05 left 05 right wet. Wind 040 degrees 10 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more light. Rain cloud. View at 1,000 feet. Scattered at 2,200 feet. Broken at 9,000 feet. Temperature 19. 2.16 QNH 1017 hectopascals. Nosy depart.
I got the ATIS in 1.5 tries.
Neutral.
Okay, so we'll do the hat. The hat is flight plan, RadNav, Prague, per fuel prediction, and secondary flight plan. So, flight plan, I will check on the charts as early as now. So it's going to be the SIG Tonga 1 Alpha arrival.
Fancy 642, descend and maintain level 170.
So it's from Tonga, Baka, Elber, Bravo, Jamie, Karen on the ILS 5 left, I assume. Karen, that's going to be good for us. Ankle. Alright, so the ordering is right on the MCDU. Radial, we're going to put the runway heading and the reciprocal here, so 54234. We're going to put the MSA here on the reference fix. I'm going to put, let's see, RC, TP 25.
Go here, A2A, check your course. You're just a little bit deviation to your right. Not please proceed direct to Bravo.
RadNav, nothing on the field. The only thing we can tune to right now is nothing. We're gonna put no RadNav here. Prague RC TP 05 left.
Bravo, Romeo, Alpha, Victor, Oscar.
It's actually called Bravo, that's correct. Approach. So again, the QNH is 1017. The temperature is 19er. Winds are 040 at 10. Transition level is indeed 130. MDA 05 left. 289. Actually, wait, what is the VF? Yes, it is. It's 289. Can't fool me. Oh wait, no, it's 143, so it's gonna be 300. Yes, it is 300. Okay. The runway is kind of wet, and we're gonna be landing towards the parking anyway, so we can do auto brake 2. I think Taipei has a preferred. Don't they have a preferred route here? A preferred taxiway for vacate? Let me check. Not that I can see. Alright. Fuel prediction.
Go air 828, contact type
secondary,
approach 125.1.
RCTP, 5 right.
First one to practice
And the Tango 1 Alpha. Jammy, none. Then we'll set up the secondary alternate. Oh, it doesn't work that way, does it?
Grand Tiger 122, confirm their protein.
Okay, I guess you learn something every day. 05 right, category 1, Delta 334.
I have the tower beacons, but I can see the runway. Stand by. Contact 122.
Alright,
Grand Tiger 122, airport, runway descent at your...
let's go ahead and
11
do an
o'clock
arrival
by now.
briefing. So, PM will start us off. Actually, before we do that, request descent. Cathay 496, request descent. So that's all I gotta say, request descent.
Cathay 496, descend to maintain flight level 290.
So to maintain flight level 290, Cathay 496. 29,000 set, descent, alt blue, level, flight level 290, blue, check. Okay, departure, arrival briefing. So, arrival briefing. Tonga 1 Alpha, RNAV arrival, our current Mora. On this area is 1,500, the highest one is 15,500 and 10,600. And
Grand Tiger 122, turn left heading 020.
we'll be doing the ILS 05 left, primary, secondary is ILS 05 right.
Grand Tiger 122, roger, now wind 020 degrees.
So if 05 left, the missed approach. So in case we need to do a missed approach, the minimums is 300. Pappy left side approach line system flashers type 2.
Grand Tiger 122,
Missed approach time on
runway
054 heading until
02.
leaving 800, then turn left direct to Sedum, maintain 3000 and hold. Note that there's an approach speed control to cross Karen between 200 and 180, ankle to 180, and then 5 miles at 150 knots. Pilot fuel prediction. We have extra fuel of 4.2 tons or 41 minutes. Okay, approach technique. It's a precision approach, so we'll do the fully managed decelerated to be fully configured, config full, thrust descent. Gear down and VAP auto thrust off if we can at 1,000 feet above aerodrome level. And also, hold on. Yeah, okay. And then once we if we continue our approach, runway 05 left, runway heading is 054, we'll be using reverse max, auto brake 2, and the runway is wet, so be advised. We'll be either vacating November 7 or November 8. November 9 does have a hotspot, we'll be wary of that as well. Hotspot 2, we'll take the November 9 leaving 1 crossing 05 left, 2 3 right from the cargo apron. 2 from the cargo apron. Expected taxi will be either November Charlie, then November 7 or 6 to the Terminal 1. And then, if it's going to be the south side of Terminal 1, we could do south. So it could be Echo Charlie as well, right on Sierra and probably on Quebec and 6, 7, then probably Quebec. Unfamiliar airport. Oh wait, so if we have to, we have enough here for maybe 2 missed approaches. If the weather is bad, prolonged, which forecasted it's not supposed to be, but let's say the airport closes due to some accident, our diversion is Kaohsiung. In both airports, the weather is good. Threats. Again, I am a 1-person crew, so I need to take things slowly and carefully. I haven't been in this A340 for a while, so I'm going to review my flare technique. Probably at 50 I'll start pulling, and not to exceed, I think it's 10 degrees, I'm not too sure. A340, of course, tail strike awareness, and on landing, you're going to be, the cockpit height is really high as well. It's really high. So we got to be wary of that as well. we have some terrain to the southeast of the airport. Actually, again, the MSA here is 9,000. It's within the MSA, actually. 5,000 is the highest on the southeast, according to the charts. We also have reported birds on the airport. We'll have the wing light on so that we have more visibility against birds and additionally traffic as well. Mach Alt Star, checked. Of course, we need to be wary of the approach speeds on the charts. Miscellaneous, nothing much. The runways are wet, so the taxiways are wet as well, so taxi slow if you can. And that's it. That's our arrival briefing. Alright, Mach Alt. Cathay 496, request lower.
Cathay 496, descend on the maintain flight level 170.
So to maintain flight level 170, Cathay 496. We'll do 1/4 speed brakes. And let's go ahead and do a PA. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, your crew speaking on behalf of the rest of this Hong Kong-based crew. We've started our initial descent to the Taipei Taoyuan area airport.
Good day, thanks for your service.
And we should be touching down in about 25 minutes. Weather information in Taipei. Got some winds from the northeast, good visibility, some light rain, cloudy skies. Should be no problem for us. Temperature is a chilly 19 degrees Celsius. We should be 5 minutes ahead of schedule when we park at the gate. Again, I'd like to thank you for choosing Cathay Pacific as your airline of choice heading into Taipei, even though you have other options. The choice was yours, but a pleasure, definitely ours. Whether transiting through our final destination is Taipei, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey all the same. For more information on the arrival, including connecting flights and accommodations or baggage claims, gate agents on the ground will be happy to assist you. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and let us take you down safely and smoothly into Taipei. Keep your seatbelts on at all times, even if the signs are off, for your safety and the safety of others, as well as safety and health. Keep your mask on at all times, except if you consume anything like food, beverages, or medicine. Again, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight, and we hope to see you again another Cathay Pacific flight. But until then, we'll see ya. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for RL, please. All right, mic controls. Here it comes. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Now I got the donut moving now. So it's a good thing we only did like. It's a good thing we only did 1/4 speed brakes. We don't want to lose that speed now. Jeez, man. So. Oh god, Chief, you were there for an hour already. Sorry, Chief, I just saw you now on YouTube. God, I was having a time of my life explaining a lot to. Basically, I'm a bit more chatty than usual right now on Facebook. I'm helping someone out on their phraseology and their procedures. So pretty much, you know, trying to do what I do, trying to be helpful when the flight sim rolled. So guys on YouTube, someone just commented, Chief Sim Pilot, he's a damn great guy. Subscribe to him on YouTube. It's Chief Space Sim Pilot. Really chill streams, flies a lot of aircraft, really interesting streams. Really appreciate it, man. All good, buddy. No worries. I'm kicking back. We're in the background. I'll pressure to be aboard as always. Hey, Chief. Welcome aboard, yeah. Welcome aboard, man. Okay, retract the speed brakes. Thanks for stopping by. 6 viewers on Facebook. Really appreciate it, guys. Welcome to the SkyBloo Simulation stream. Really appreciate it. Alright. Let's try and do this, man. Oh, God. I am kind of hot right now. And not in that way, guys. Not in that way. Not in that way. Sputnik Aviation, thank you for sharing the stream. Welcome aboard, guys, to the SkyBloo Simulation stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're heading to Taipei. We will be landing in about 10 minutes. Wait, 10 minutes? No, like that. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Let me just stretch, guys. Let me just stretch. Oh god, wait. How is it 15 shares and it's not even on the alerts? Carl, thank you for sharing the stream 20 minutes ago. Sky Flyer. Damn. Hey, I don't have an alert for that. Sky Flyer, man, thanks for sending your viewers over. I hope you had a great flight. I saw your flight, Sean. 737, Osaka to Tokyo. The bleeds were off, so like emergency descent, man. Emergency descent. All Gucci, all Gucci. Damn, man, that was an interesting stream. Chicka chicka. Alright. Alright guys, let's get this. Our top of descent is going to be level 170. What is our... It's level 130. That's going to be our transition level. We got Kinichon 017.
105 Alpha, Taipei Control, radar contact, maintain level 380.
Radar contacting maintenance level 380.
Information X-ray. I like that. I like that. Information X-ray. Wait, what's my distance to Taipei now? Like, what's my exact distance?
Cafe 496, contact Taipei, approach 125.1, good day.
125.1, good day, Cafe 496, yeah. 125.1, here we go. Taipei approach. Taipei approach, hello, Cathay 496, flight level 200, descending level 170, information X-ray.
Cathay 496, Taipei approach, good evening, runway 05 right. Descend and maintain 5,000, Taipei QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, ILS 05 right, descend and maintain 5,000, Cathay 496. Alright guys, we've had a runway change.
Taipei approach.
We've had a runway change. So, what am I going to do here? I'm just going to do a secondary. So copy the active.
Go Air 828, runway 05 left.
ILS 05 right.
040 at 9 knots, QNH 1017, clear to land.
On the 1 Alpha, coming from Jamie.
Taipei approach.
Okay. Okay, secondary flight plan, I'm gonna put the perf here. Okay, ILS 05 right, the MDA here is going to be... It's gonna be 334. Okay, we're gonna activate the secondary.
Cathay 496, Taipei approach.
Cathay 496.
Normally Cathay aircraft will land on 05 right, but I have about 3 or 4 different aircraft over on the 05 left side. Did you want to go to a side where there's no aircraft, or did you want to see some aircraft?
Cathay 496, whatever's convenient for you.
Why don't we put you on 05 left so you can see a little bit more aircraft and they can see you?
That would be fun. 05 left, Cathay 496.
Roger.
Okay. No, I already switched to 05 right, and then he says 05 left. God, dude, we gotta do this again. Okay, at least... Okay, let's do 05 left so that I don't have to do the briefing again. Let's just do that. Dude, are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, dude. Are you... Okay. Yeah, I want to see some aircraft. No problem. Okay, activate secondary. Direct to Bravo, let's go. Dude, seriously, man. Yeah, let's go direct. Nav. Okay, manage descent. 5,000, there's descent. Descent, alt, blue, flight level 050, blue nav. Dude, really, man. Okay, we have a speed limit, it's 280. 280, so 280 blue. Alright, let's do 1/2 speed rakes. We want to get this to 280. There's a speed limit here that we have to adjust for, guys. Romeo 2, Romeo 3, Romeo... Carl, dude. You had to say it, my dude. You had to say it. Romeo 2, Romeo 3.
Cathay 496, proceed direct to Karen, cross Karen at or about 4,000, cleared for the ILS on the 05 left approach.
Proceed direct Karen, cross Karen at above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 05 left approach. Cathay 496.
Taipei approach.
Alright, so again, you put the
You seem
heading.
to be the only person this evening that's properly on profile.
That's nice to hear. I prepare for this, so.
Much appreciated.
Karen, the beam points, insert. Yeah, we gotta do one have speed brakes, guys. Okay, Karen, that's a big shortcut, guys. Karen is already the initial
Your
approach fix over
discretion should
there.
be- have a good
Like,
night.
oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Alright, pass in transition level. QNH 1017. Okay, speed brake, really? Okay, her track speed brake then. 1017 set cross check, passing 2000. Now, check, no difference. Let's put the train on ND on now. It's not, so the train on ND is not part of the 10,000 foot flow now. It can be done before the 10,000 foot flow. That's one less. That's one less. I'm gonna put a 7-mile radius here. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, we do have to do.
Transition altitude.
We do have to do 1/2 speed brakes. I'm not gonna do that. Open descent, open descent. Go settle open descent, all blue. One half speed brakes. Romeo 2, Romeo 3, Romeo... Okay.
Crossing 10,000.
Parang sobra ng isang Romeo ata yan na. Alam ko Charlie pero hindi. Ibang-iba. Okay, retract speed brakes. We'll manage the speed. Push level off first. Push level off. You don't need to. Push level off. You don't need to break the 250 knot barrier. Speed limit at 10,000. Speed alt. Okay, so we're gonna do passing 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Read prog and press checklist. So palp monitoring. We'll turn on the landing lights. We'll also turn on the wing lights as we discussed. Seat belts are on. We'll do constraints, nav, LS on both sides. I'll have a train on ND on my side. Prog page, we read the GPS primary, accuracy high. And then we read the approach checklist. Okay. Not open descent. Okay, thrust descent, all blue. Now, check. And 5,000 blue. Approach checklist, here we go. Let's see, Barrier QNH 1017, QNH 1017, seat belts on minimum. MDA 300, auto brake 2. Engine mode selector, engine starts selector, norm. So in the A320 series, it's called engine mode selector, and the A330, A340, I think A350, A380, I'm not sure. It's called the engine start knob. Alright guys, so you have been cleared for the approach. You've been cleared, well, not for the landing yet, but it's just going to be better for the approach. Basically, we've been cleared. Alright, we do have to get those speed limits. Localizer identified. We need to abide by the speed limits, my dude. At Karen, we'll be clear for the ILS. So, to arm the approach, if the AT said at Karen, we're clear for the ILS, we arm the approach at Karen. But we also need to be in a intercept, so that's going to be like 30 degrees from the runway, from the runway heading. So let's say we're being vectored here from the right side. If he gives us, like, if we're on a heading of 020, that's 30 degrees, we can arm the approach. If we're from the left side being vectored and he gives us a heading of 080, and then we'll join the ILS, we arm the approach as well. But say we're like...
Go Air 828, contact Taipei ground 121.7. Have a good night.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it goes, guys. That's how it goes.
Ground 121.7, according to ticket.
Right, here we go.
You're welcome. See you next time.
Hey, shout out to our viewers, guys, on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. You guys came from anywhere, Skyflyer, Sputnik Aviation. Good streamers, really nice streamers. Of course, Skyflyer recently got 10,000 followers, so shout out to him. Good for him. Sean, good job. And more power to your stream. Of course, Sputnik Aviation. Nearing the 70,000 mark now, so more power to Sputnik Aviation. I'm glad to be a part of Sputnik Aviation as a flight coach, and I'm also just a guy in Sputnik Aviation, pretty much. Jonathan Remand of Jerky TV. This guy flies the Concorde a lot, guys. I hope you stream again, sir. Happy landing to you. Happy landing. Happy landings to you as well. Thanks, man. All right. Karen, at or above 4,000, he said. So 4,000. I did forget to do that. There's some kind of air base here. Maybe Jude knows something about this. 25 miles. Alright, guys. So I'm going to put this to range 20. You seem to be the only one on profile. I wonder what that means. Van Christian, maraming salamat. Good evening. Well, thank you for liking the SkyBloo simulations. Oh, crap. Sorry, the stream. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I kind of choked there for a bit for something that I can't tell you. Okay, ILS RCTP 05 ILS 0 RCTP 05 left. What's 87 miles? Skyflyer, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, safe guys. Sorry. Hope we get to fly sometime. You know me. Nasa Sputnik lang ako. Or, we can also dual stream. Skyflyer, SkyBloo, di ba? Hope you had a good stream, Sean. Nakita ko yung bleeds on, bro. Bleeds on. Alright, guys. Adrian Portugal, maraming salamat. Thank you for liking the SkyBloo simulation stream. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Alright, guys, so wait, what is the Mr. Approach? Crap. Mr. Approach is 3,000. Okay, we need to cross 15 miles at 200 to 180 knots. That's gonna be Karen, isn't it? Aha, Karen. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be my bad, sir. No, it's okay, Sean. I had a good laugh, man. Look. It's alright, man. Hindi rin ako standard sa Boeing, kaya okay lang. So, syempre, respect sa'yo kasi nakapag-Boeing ka sa stream. Ako, ayaw ka na talaga. I need to try also doing a Boeing kasi it's fun eh. It's fun. The problem is kung one pilot ka lang, if you're just one person, mahirap siya talaga eh. Kailangan multi-crew. So, hindi tayo nagkasabay, sir. Kalamas ko lang Bethel. Oh, you're coming from Hong Kong? Wait, where's Bethel? Sorry. I forgot where Bethel is. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'm going to sterile cockpit. Kabado ka nga po, malala. Okay lang yan. For the views, di ba? Okay, guys, sterile cockpit. I'm going to be focusing. Arming the approach. AP2. Speed GS star loc. Cat 3 dual AP1 and 2. Check. Laps 1. Speed check. Uy, 1 lang. Laps 1. Okay. 3,000 set. And since we're already descending, we're at S-speed, flaps 2. Speed checked, flaps 2. So guys, you can see my thigh. Just don't look at it. Don't look at it. Alright. I'm gonna put nav and range 20 here. Let's do... I'm gonna save this 7 miles. So that, if I mess up on stream, let's see what happens, man. GS, check. Do I have the runway in sight? I have the airport in sight. Alright. Joshua Acapulco, safe landing, sir. Thank you so much to Joshua Acapulco. I see him hanging around in the Sputnik Aviation Discord as well. He's VATSIM. Flight Simmer, mainly flies in the Philippines. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Crap. What is our ankle crossing restriction? 180 knots. Sakto tayo, guys. Sakto, sobra. Then 160 to 150 knots of 5 miles, and then we can do our managed speed going down to VAP. Taipei Bridge, Cathay 496, established ILS 05 left, 10 miles.
Cathay 496, runway 05 left, wind 040 at 9 and knots, QNH 1017, clear to land.
Good land, 05 left, Cathay 496. Okay, guys, we're clear to land. Alright.
Good evening, Taipei.
Wait, who sent stars?
Walker 1543
Oh,
on November
yeah.
4, 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Walker 1543, Taipei approach, runway 05 left, wind 040 at 9 and knots.
Efficient Waters, Sean with the 100 stars. Thank you so much for the... Yeah, I don't. Thank you for the 100 stars, man. Thank you so much, Sean. I hope you're learning a lot in this stream. Glad to teach you, of course. 2,500 to pilot monitoring says. Radio Alternative Live. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. What's your take on the upcoming X-Plane 12? You think it'll be a separate game or major update for X-Plane 11? Van Christian, it is going to be a separate game. I think it's been confirmed already. I don't know where. But here's the thing. X-Plane 10 was a separate game. X-Plane 11 was a separate game. And here's the thing. We're on X-Plane 11 11.5. 11.5 is usually the last version. 11.5 is the last version. 0.5, so 10.5, last version before a new one. So that's going to be 11. 11.5, next version to new one for 12. So it's going to be a new game. All right, guys, I got to focus on this approach. 2,000, gear down. Gear down. Gear down. Arm spoilers. Turn off lights. Taxi lights. Flaps 3, speed check. Flaps 3. Flaps full, speed check. Flaps full. That was a bit too fast. I don't know how to fly this thing, guys. Arm spoilers. Landing checklist. EK memo. Landing no blue. Landing checks complete. Cabin crew. Seats for landing. I forgot to say that. Okay. I am going to be focusing, guys. New Gus is number for safe landing, so yeah, I know it sucks, right, Van Christian? Some good news. Some add-ons are going to be compatible with 12. We just don't know which ones, okay? Safe landing, thank you so much. Alright, disconnecting autopilot, manual flight, auto thrust. Off. Let's go! Cat 1.
1,000 feet above the ground.
Shell rate full, thanks for following the SkyBloo simulation page.
Thank you for listening to the frequency here.
So the trick to landing is not to move it too much, guys. 1,000, check stabilized by the PM. Too bright. You guys can tell I'm breathing. This is my game face now.
Watson Y1543, Taipei approach.
Go for 1543.
Watson 1543, you were cleared to 3,000. You've already passed 3,000 now.
Oh.
500 feet.
1543, apologies. I think I mistook in the clearance because I was told I could climb straight
Land.
to 370.
Noisy.
Negative, continue climb flight level 190 now. Re-clear climb flight level 190.
Check.
190, 1543.
Continue.
Taipei approach, China 105 Alpha, passing fairway 220, descent fairway 200.
Naglag.
Dynasty 105 Alpha, stand by.
Alright.
China 105 Alpha, go ahead.
Reverse.
Stand by 1.
Copy.
Got him. 70 knots, thrust idle. Start timer.
70 knots.
Fort Idle, manual braking.
105 Alpha, runway 05 left, descend and maintain 9,000, Taipei QNH 1017.
Taxi cam, there we go.
Dynasty 105 Alpha, Taipei approach.
1.25, there we go. Cathay 496 vacated 05 left and request any gate.
Cathay 496, that's a tall order. Try contacting ground 121.7. We'll see where we can squeeze you in.
Alright, Cathay 496, 121.7. Hey, thanks for the ATC. Thanks. See ya. Alright, hold on. Let's clean up the aircraft first. And, hold on. I need to take things slowly first. Taipei ground, hello, Cathay 496 is vacated 05 left. Request any gate, Terminal 1.
Cathay 496, Taipei ground, taxi to gate Alpha 4 via taxiway November 7, November Papa.
Gate Alpha 4 by November 7, November Papa, Cathay 496, thanks. Okay, clear left side, clear right side. Okay, so I disarmed my spoilers. We're clear of the runway, which means the strobe lights are going to be off. We'll be doing lights off as well, landing lights off.
A31, contact Taipei approach.
Hold on, guys. Some many stars. Stand by.
Going to 1 to 5, decimal 1. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Next Dynapolis Cash Whaler send 45 stars.
Next catch level to 45 stars. I think some. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Flaps up. Flap 0. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Okay, where's Alpha 4? I'm lagging, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Alpha 4 is over there. Alpha 6. Okay, I got it. Okay, guys. Sorry, non-standard taxiing. I'm pretty slow right now because I'm just one person. Turn on ND. We'll stop the timer. LS. I'm multitasking. I'm taxiing and I'm doing the switches. Start the APU. We'll start that APU now, please. Alpha 4, I can see it now. Okay. Clear. Alright. Jared Paul, napaka-smooth. Siyempre, kailangan para... Guys, kailangan smooth ang landing para magamit yung aircraft ulit. Pero guys, of course, primary target is always a landing center line and in the touchdown zone. Secondary kung chichas. Siyempre. Jonathan Romano, thank you so much. Nako, di ko kaya mag-chichas sa Concorde. I've never flown it. Siyempre, chichas ka rin eh. Si Jonathan, you know. Sean Waters, officer, thank you so much. Mix Catchuela, thank you for the 100. Thank you for the combined 145 stars. Carl, alright, you're right, man. Hey guys, thanks for the support. Alright, let's bring this puppy in. Let's take a look at the replay. I feel really good about the landing. Let's see that. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened there. Visual docking system. Those lights off. Do we have are the brakes hot? Oh, I don't know. This thing doesn't have brake fans, doesn't it? Okay, what's the wheel like then? 260, dude. The brakes are pretty cool. The brakes are pretty cool. It's like what are cooling a 3080 RTX? Jesus, man. What the heck are your guys cooling? Stop. Okay, parking brake on. Taxi cam off. Order APU bleed on. We're on APU. Shutting down 4 and 3, 2 and 1. We're waiting for 10%. While we do that, chrono stop. Low 10%, so beacon light off. We check the cabin. Are the slides going to be disarmed at any time? Okay, slides are disarming. Seat belts are off now. Ground from cockpit. Set shocks and connect solid power. Roger. Parking brake. Off. Pressure 0. Pilot monitoring flow. Arm. I'm sorry, not arm. Turn off these things. And so many of them. There's so many of them. Off. Stand by. Above. This should be tilt above. I didn't do this kanina. 3000. And data. Fuel. Okay, did forget to do this. After landing checklist, radar and predictive wind shear off. After landing checklist complete. Parking checklist. Parking breaker chocks. Chock set. Engines off. Wing lights off. Fuel pumps off. Parking checklist complete. Alright guys, welcome to... Why are the gates not connecting? Pero okay. More importantly, centerline ba tayo sa parking? Yes! Siyempre, may taxi cam na eh. Wow. Dude, look at the engine 4 to these... Look how much space there is in between the containers and the engine. It's not too much. It's not much. Okay guys, so... 340 butter... Dude, when you say butter machine, I get a different connotation. Alright guys, so... First of all, let's check out why the SAM isn't working. Is it because it's on manual mode? Oh, it's on manual mode, yeah. Oh wait, what? Why is it not working? Oh, because it's a new gate. Okay. Okay. Dock me, baby. 4 engines, 4 long haul. Basically, Kyle, it's bigger, better. I mean, what? Bigger, longer, better. I screwed up that, dude. It's like the it's like how you try to remember those lyrics from the Daft Punk song. Like harder, better, faster, stronger. Yes. Okay, so let's ignore the fact that it's going through the aircraft and it's a bit too high. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and do the replays. Alright. Can we look at this? Can we look at this? Alright, let's look at this. These are Rolls-Royce engines. Trent engines. What does my sail approach say? I'm doing plus 40. Crossing height. Sync rate is like 30 plus minus 30. That's good. Oh shit, dude, that was intense. Centerline deviation about 10 feet. Yeah, we had a kind of crossover there. Oh, I don't mind. Wow, it's on. You know what's fun, guys? It was on the aiming point. My aim in landing is better than my aim in Rainbow Six Siege. How is this possible, my dude? I would run a 200 passengers A340. Easily, yes, Jonathan. Actually, I researched on a configuration ng Cathay. They have 280 passengers ata sa A340. And then, yung Qatari ata, I think they have 320. They have 320 sa Qatari. If, I'm not too sure about that. Just, you can take my word for it or not, but it's okay. Alright, that was a good landing. It was a good landing. Ooh, look at that, bruh. Smoothie. That was a smoothie. A banana smoothie. Yeah, I want to get some smoothies, dude. Fuck. Nice. I actually could have landed better there, but whatever, man. My priority was to get it on the ground. Also, remember, it was a wet runway. I should have done a positive landing, but, you know, I don't want it to be too positive. You can actually see it wasn't really a Chi-chest landing, dude. Look at this. It wasn't really Chi-chest. It was just a continuous descent. It was okay. It was okay. I mean, let's look at it from the cabin. Compare the when the wing crosses the runway, and then when the shadow, the rate of the shadow closing. Oh, dude, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty good. Is this Alice Taipei? Carl, I'll send you a PM. Yeah. So guys, I modified my scenery again. This is Alice. I put Alice on this airport. Actually, it's not gonna be a PM. You know where I usually send my sceneries? I'm gonna send it there. How about 747? Parang magkamukha kasi 4 engines. I don't have a good 747 add-on. Like, I was contemplating on getting the SSG, pero parang hindi. It's not. I don't know. It's not appealing to me. Plus, here's the thing. Naka ToLiSs to eh. May autosave to. So parang kung nag-crash yung X-plane ko, at least I can autosave. Okay guys, so basang-basa ang runway. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the stream in a bit. First of all guys, alright, let's play. So guys, to those who came out and came by the stream, even if you just kahit tumambay lang kayo, even if you guys didn't comment, that's okay guys. I don't want to force anyone to participate in interactions in SkyBloo simulations, although it would be good if you did. Thanks for stopping by on YouTube, on Facebook. Archimac, thank you so much. It is smooth. I agree with you, man. Thank you so much for the compliment. Really hope you enjoyed, even though you just caught the end of the stream. I hope you guys learned something about procedure and phraseology in what I did. Basically, guys, we might be streaming same time tomorrow. Let's see what happens. So, guys, again, my name is SkyBloo, aka Drew. Special shout out to Migs Cachuela for the 145 stars. Ephesian Waters, Sean, for the 100 stars. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the shares as well. A lot of people shared. So many people. Crap, hold on. Let me just new followers, of course. Thank you so much, guys, for the shares. I'm thanking Skyflyer. Congratulations again, Sputnik Aviation. See Carla Bay, of course, and Sean. Thank you for sharing the stream as well. I see a lot of shares here, but it's not coming up on the alerts. So, guys, thanks for coming by. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Until next time, I'm SkyBloo Simulations, aka Drew. See ya.